All rise. Church Public Court is now in session. Judge, this is the case of Schaefer.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Mr. Schaefer, you brought this case before the court, sir?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay, go ahead. What's going on?
Well, my son was married to the respondent, and he died. They had a child that's now 3 years old that has been left in my custody, and I'm asking for some sort of relief or support because I'm retired from the military and on a fixed income.
Okay. First of all, my condolences for the loss of your son,
appreciate that.
and thank you for your service as well.
Oh, thank you.
How long has the child lived with you?
2 years.
2 years. Has mom given you any support for the child?
No, she hasn't.
She hasn't bought anything.
Not significant.
All right, get ready, because this case is about to take a surprising turn. A retired military veteran is raising his 3-year-old grandson on his own. Meanwhile, the child's mother is living abroad, staying in a $5,000 a month luxury condo, and traveling extensively. But here's the issue: she hasn't contributed anything, not a single payment, toward her child's care. Now, she's in court explaining why she has the funds to travel the world, but not to support her son. Will the judge accept her reasoning, or is she about to face a serious reality check? Let's dive in.
Now come to the point where I need some relief and I need some help.
I agree with that. Ma'am?
Well, I've been traveling. My job had me traveling a lot, and I was in between jobs. I'm making $35,000 now,
Okay.
and I'm not.
Where are you traveling?
Well, I'm a travel agent,
Okay.
so because of that, I can just travel. I get discounts, and I get to fly free. So,
Oh my God, that is amazing.
So-
but that has nothing to do with you giving some sort of financial support
I didn't
to
have
this.
it.
Excuse me, I was talking. That has nothing to do with you giving financial support to this man for the support of your child. Your child, not his child. Your child.
it is my child. That is correct. But like I said, my job had me traveling, and I really didn't have the extra money.
What are you doing with yourself every day? What do you do? Tell me about your traveling.
Well, I had got this new condo for one thing, and that
Wait a
so
minute. You got
expensive.
you got a condo and you're traveling, but
So let's break this down. The mother has been traveling for work, living comfortably, and making no financial contributions to her child, not even basic support. No help with groceries, no assistance with clothes or school supplies, nothing. Meanwhile, Grandpa, who's retired and living on a fixed income, is doing everything he can to raise this little boy. If that feels unfair to you, just wait, it gets even more troubling.
need a number.
I like to live nice, and so I pay $5,000.
See, you know what? You obviously came here to waste my time.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you
really,
did.
I didn't. And I
Ma'am,
really
yes, you
had to
did.
pay
I've
some
asked you
money.
a very specific question. How much is your condo?
Well, I pay $5,000 a month.
$5,000 a month?
Mm-hmm.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
is this 3-year-old in daycare?
Yes, he's in preschool because he has some special needs.
How much is daycare?
Daycare runs about $300 a week.
$300 a week.
Don't you get some kind of this?
And don't you
No.
just need to wait your turn until
Yes,
I
ma'am.
come to you.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
not talking to you.
Okay.
Thank you. Sir, $300 a week.
Mhm.
And what type of special needs does a child have?
He
Hold on, did she really say she pays $5,000 a month for a condo she doesn't even stay in full time? And yet she claims she can't afford to help care for her child? That math just doesn't add up. At this point, you can feel the judge's patience beginning to wear thin, and honestly, who could blame them?
Does you have to pay for like any medical expenses,
he needs special counseling, and of course he has regular doctor visits.
counseling? Does mom show up to any of those doctor's visits or anything?
Well, no, of course I haven't always told her, but I
Exactly.
haven't expected her.
Exactly. You haven't given him any money either.
Well,
Well, I'm not talking to you still.
Now, I don't have anything against my former daughter-in-law. I mean, she was married to my son, but I do need a little more involvement and a little help.
I agree. agree with you. It definitely, if she's spending $5,000 a month on a condo, I don't even stay in a condo,
I
ma'am.
need that.
Okay, well, I need a condo. Can you give me your condo? Exactly. So your child support based on $35,000 a year. Are you carrying any type of health insurance on the child?
See, that's another thing. Since on the child,
Yes.
well, the child is autistic, so the child gets a check. So I don't understand why you need my money.
Okay.
Because you get assistance from the government with this
Excuse
kid.
me.
I mean, my child.
Excuse me. Last time I checked, I was the judge.
You are.
Okay, thanks. That means that I asked the questions and I addressed him. He addressed me.
Okay.
You do not address him.
All right.
Okay.
I understand.
How much is health insurance for the child only?
I have no idea what health insurance is for the child.
So obviously you don't pay it. Sir, how much is health insurance for the child
It's
only?
just short of $400.
Short for the child only?
Yes,
Ma'am, you...
I'm covered under the VA.
Well, I
Ma'am.
thought he was getting government.
No, well, I thought you should have been giving him something for child support.
Here's something even more important. The child has autism, meaning he needs consistent care, therapy, and specialized medical attention. But the mother? She hasn't been attending appointments, checking in, or providing any financial or emotional support. And now, she's standing before the court acting as if she's been wronged. It's a moment that leaves many in the courtroom speechless.
Sell your condo, then you can afford that. So, I have your gross based on $35,000 a year at $2,916.67. And you said the health insurance is $400 a month?
Yes.
That's pretty steep based on, well, not that your coverage is not steep, but in Texas, we're only allowed to take 9% of her gross. So based on 9%, it'll be $262.50.
Will that start? Can you give me maybe 3 months before that starts so I can rebudget my bills?
Let me think about that. No. So $262.50.
I had a question. Why are you being so hard on me?
Ma'am, I'm not being hard on you. You have not given this man any type of child support to support
not
your child.
happen.
And then you come to court and say you don't have money, but you travel and you have a $5,000 a month condo, but you don't give him anything a month.
I don't have it. I just don't have
Well,
it.
I can't help you. So it's going to be, I have your child support obligation. And how many children do you have? I'm sorry, ma'am.
Just one.
And now comes the turning point. The judge has ruled that not only must she start paying child support immediately, she also owes back pay. That's 3 years of missed support. And when she tried to ask for a few more months before starting payments, the judge wasn't having it. After all this time, the court decided it was time for accountability.
Let's see here. Sir, you said you all have a cordial relationship. Are you okay with continuing that health insurance?
Yes, I am.
Okay, and are you seeking any type of reimbursement from her on the health insurance?
No, I mean, it's all in the past.
Okay, well, you got really lucky. He cut you a break. So your child support obligation, your net comes out to $2,466.03. Your child support obligation comes out to $394.56. Now your back child support, that $394.56, you have to pay that back from the time that the child has lived with Mr. Schaefer.
That's not
Yes,
fair.
ma'am. In Texas, it goes back 4 years. Your child is 3. So with that calculation, it comes out to $14,204.16 to be paid monthly at an amount of $200. That makes your total child support obligation set at, well, I'm gonna make it $300 because $14,000 is a huge amount. So that makes your monthly child support obligation $694.56.
I got some bills that I can show you. I just can't afford that.
And you know what? He has bills that he can show me as well, and you have not done anything. And you're lucky that he cut you a break because I didn't have to let him do that. Is there anything further, Mr. Schaefer?
That's all that I have now.
Can we talk and maybe we can talk one another and see if we can come up with an agreement.
You're more than welcome to do that at a later date, but right now I just made my ruling. Do you have any other questions
I
pertaining
guess
to
not, since I have to pay all this money.
this? Okay, well, I guess you all are dismissed. Thank you.
Thank you.
In the end, justice was served. The mother is now required to pay nearly $700 per month in child support, and more than $140,000 in back pay. The judge saw through the excuses, and so did everyone watching. The true hero here? Grandpa, quietly doing the hard work of raising his grandson while asking for nothing in return. What do you think? Was the judge's decision fair? Should the support amount have been higher? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more real-life courtroom moments.